Good morning, y'all. Hey, it's Jessica Starr. Welcome to MTV Cribs. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am currently trying to get myself, first of all, I'm trying to get myself together, but there's like a hairstyle that I want to do that is not that hard. I just want to make sure it's perfect. Partially because my hair is, we making it towards this ending of its life. I've already ordered some new hair, and my new set, like my new piece came, but I'm just waiting for my bundles to come. So today I want to go for like a different look. I want to go for like, y'all know what look I'm going for? You know what I'm saying? Okay, perfect. Actually, it came out really good. Something told me to take out the camera. So that's why y'all are here. I don't know if I'm vlogging today. I really don't know. It's really not my plan to vlog, if I'm being honest. But, my spirit mother told me to take out the camera and record, and that's what we're going to do. So what's on the agenda today is, well, first, we are going to do some makeup together, obviously, because I need to get ready. And I am going to be editing a video that you guys have probably already seen, which is my Wingstop mukbang. Now, I've already edited most of it. So the rough draft of the video is finished. Now, I'm going in and trying to, I'm going to tweak a lot of things or tweak a couple of things. I'm planning on sitting outside, and let's see how that goes. But I'm planning on sitting outside at Amazon Park. We've been to Amazon Park before together a few times. But the last time is when I went with the girl that was on my channel. We don't talk anymore. But her and I, we went together and we went to the banana truck. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to the banana truck and we are going to be, sitting down, relaxing. It's right now, it's like 11 o'clock. And we're probably going to leave here around 12:31. I'm not in a rush to just pick up and jump up and go outside right now because I feel like the hot spot for Seattle is probably around like 2, 3, 4. That's around the time where everybody's outside. That's around the time when a lot of people are on their lunch break. And, it's a possibility that we might meet some people. We might not. Let's see what happens. But my focus is to edit this video that we're editing right now, which is the Wingstop video, and just see where the day brings. Like I said, something told me to take out the camera and record. And I don't know. That's all we can do. We could just go on the unknown and enjoy ourselves, period. But let me put some lotion on my face, and then we're going to take King out, and then I'm going to get some coffee. So I did mention that Seattle has like its hotspot time. So I used to go outside early, like probably around like 9 or 10 or 11. But since I've stopped that, I feel like I meet more people and I'm more, in the mix. I feel like when you go out too early out here, it's hard for you to be in the mix when everybody is either at work or people are waking up to go to work, or it's kind of like a period where it's just nothing but druggies and homeless people. Because there is a period of time of the day in Seattle where it's almost like Gotham City. No shade. It's just like there's a set time. And most of the time it's really early in the morning or late at night. So if you are planning on visiting here, hopefully not moving here, but if you are thinking about visiting out here, then I would say to probably have your set times of what you want to do, where you want to go. Honestly, treat it like Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's best to have reservations here and stuff and have everything planned. Because if you're just wandering around at just random times, yeah, it's going to be fine, but there's a chance that you might run into a couple of blocks that your ass don't supposed to be on. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I always say if you get on a block where you see nothing but wheelchairs and you see people walking with a hunch in their back and you see people just talking to themselves, or you see people slumped over, stuck in time, frozen, then you probably are, and it's close to a McDonald's or a Walgreens, or it's close to a lot of bus stops, or train station, chances are your ass don't supposed to be there. Okay? Your ass supposed to be somewhere in a hotel or on a couple of blocks where people are walking around in suits, or people are walking around with shorts, or people are walking around with AirPods in their ear. You understand what I'm saying? Or when you see a bunch of the Indians. Usually when you see a bunch of the Indians, you in a safe place. It's either the Indians or the Chinese people out here. And this is nothing towards anybody. No shade. It's not even, but it's a lot of Indian people out here. Yeah. So usually when you get in that area, you safe, babes. You don't got nothing to worry about. You don't got to look over your shoulder or nothing. But yeah, so first I want to go downstairs and take a couple of K-cups from the coffee machine because I ran out of K-cups. And normally if I don't have any, I go downstairs and I kind of take a couple of theirs. Probably about like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. And then we are going to take King out for a walk. I am going to put these leggings on, but I'm a little nervous because I haven't gotten my tuck tape yet. And girl, I don't want anything slipping, but let's get to it. Y'all, don't ask me how my earring found itself all the way in the back of my bed. Ooh, my hair was through a mattress a couple of nights ago. On my soul. How is this getting loose already? And I just like, what the freak? Okay, cool. All right, let's just... I feel like with blonde hair, you could kind of get away with it being a little messy. It doesn't have to be perfect. Whereas with black hair... you better make sure your hair's together. And if you got red hair and your hair is messy, people gonna think you a little off of it. Y'all, I haven't had red hair in a while. Because remember I done said in the video that you guys probably watched already, the Wingstop video, is certain hairstyles, it puts you in certain timelines. Every time when I done have my red hair, I get into arguments with people. I get into fights with people. I get more aggressive. I get more angry. People irritate me. My patience are low. I just don't feel like dealing with people. Like every time when I do my red hair, I know for a fact I can't keep it in for too long. Because it just be making me feel like I'm in a war zone with the public. So I love the blonde hair. The blonde hair is cute. To me, it gives old money. I love a good old money looking blonde. Like old millionaire blonde, like an old money blonde. That's cute. But you know what I've just discovered that's become a popular thing? What do they say? It's like a black girl blonde. That's how I like to keep my blonde, like a black girl blonde, like almost like an ash blonde or like a honey blonde. Like I like to keep my blonde within those realms. Ooh. You know my ass fat when you see my 2 cheeks clapping. Oh, this is cute. Oh. Whoa. What y'all think? Y'all think we're gonna have a good day today? I know we're gonna have a good day today. We better. It's nice outside. It looks like it's gonna be a little sunny today, actually. Which I'm hoping that it is, because I want to sit outside by the Amazon Park. Oh, the Amazon Park is by the Amazon building. Obviously. I'm going to show y'all. That's like where some of the money men go. Which makes me think of all the men I used to deal with that was in the tech company, in the tech business. I wonder what happened to them. I haven't seen them in a while. But y'all know out here in Seattle, I think the tech company had a big loss last year or something like that, a year or 2 ago. A lot of people that moved out here, they had to move back to wherever they came from because a lot of these tech companies and Amazon started to let these people go. I'm like, how you gonna bring them out just to send their ass right back home? I know they was pissed. I would have been so mad. And y'all really do need to let me know about the shoes for tall women. I really want, shoes that's cute. I don't want to be always worried about Uggs. But Uggs is just so perfect when it gets to outfits like these. It's just a relaxing outfit. And one thing I'm over about Seattle is you really can't even dress up. Because it's like, girl, you want to dress up to what? Go to the coffee shop? It just makes you want to be in a lax mood. I really want to go outside with a tank top and some shorts or something. Y'all, soon I might just make a move to Miami and just surprise y'all and be like, voila, I moved to Miami. And I have to figure out my way. Because I'm made for tropical. Like, I know for a fact I'm made for, like, the tropics, the warm weather. And I keep on praying. I'm like, oh, please let something good happen so I could just, move there already. I just want to move to Miami. But I need a co-signer. It's either I need a co-signer or I need to figure out, like, how can I get an apartment out there, because these student loans, they not playing when it comes to my credit. They really not. And I can't believe they really doing me like this. What is up, y'all? It is Jessica Star, and welcome to MTV Cribs. What's up, like? Bitches litty. Bitches litty. Okay, so my apartment, they have this thing where they do like dog of the month, and I already know King Cute Self is not gonna be dog of the month because he does not like these people. And every time he sees these people, he's always barking. So I already know they don't like him either. So I don't even expect it. But every month they have a new dog. And I'm kind of happy that they don't put his face up on there, because, like, I don't need nobody having no type of bad energy. Or every time they see a photo of my baby, they think it's something negative. No shade. And that's how these people are. So I'm like, just keep everybody else's dog up. Don't even put my dog up. My dog is on the big screen. My dog is on TV. My dog don't need to be in no elevator on my side. Oh, and there's nobody at the park. Let's go. We are outside. Thankfully, nobody is at the dog park. So we get a chance to really just enjoy. Oh, it's nice and sunny up out here on my cell. Today seemed like it's gonna be a nice day, so it's perfect for us because I do want to just sit down and chill out by the Amazon park because they have like a little seating area. So yeah, and I'm really feeling this hairdo. No shade, because I don't do hair like this when it's like pulled back, but I definitely wanted something different. Baby. King. Hi, stinkerbutt. Look at King. Little cute sound. Don't be looking at pee either. I may not make any coffee just yet, only because if my friend is at the coffee shop, we're gonna be in luck, because then that means we're getting some free coffee. So I'm gonna do that. I've been trying not to do too much coffee when I go outside, only because I get so much coffee, sometimes I end up being a little jittery. So I don't want to be too jittery. I like to be grounded, because when you get too jittery, you almost feel high a little bit. And I really don't like being high in public, so I don't feel like being jittery in public either. I kind of want to take my time, enjoy myself. Oh shit, what the is that? I had like a BBL like 2 years ago, and look at the results.
Oh, she's taking it.
Still very natural, but still very thick. No shade. Still, got my meat on my bones or whatever. Oh, I kind of want to hold the camera like this. How y'all feel about this type of quality? I like this quality. No shade. Is she coming over here with her dog? Oh, that's a small dog. But that almost looks like a small Labradoodle or something. That dog look... No, that dog look a little too high. Come on, boo-boo, get in the bag. No, absolutely. I don't even want to take any chances. Good boy. Absolutely not. Yeah, then here he come with this big dog. Let's go, y'all. It's time to go. No shade. All these people coming in with their big dogs. I can't. Oh my God, so I can't wait to tell y'all what just happened. So as I was recording, there's a guy that lives in my building and he like walked past me, but I saw him open up the door like to leave the building, and then I turned around, and as he exited the first door, I turned around just to see who it was. And it's this person, this guy, specifically this guy. And he does not, remember I told y'all he does not like King. Like some people in this building does not like King. But I think people's excuse is them not liking King so they don't like me. But I honestly feel like they don't like me so they don't like King. And it was one time this guy, he's like very ginger, he's very heavy set, but every time when I see him, he's by himself. And he honestly looks like your typical. He's been living in this building for like the last 3 years. He's been in this building since before I got my boobs done. So anyway, it was one time when I was talking to my grandmother, and he has this big dog, and King usually barks at the big dog, and then his dog started to bark back. You know, normal dog behavior. Hi, King King. And tell me why. I don't know. I don't think he liked that I got my body done, because so this has been a guy that's been staring at me periodically for like the last like 2.5 years. The first year before I had my boobs done and stuff like that, he never really like paid attention. You know, it's always been like a nod and keep it moving. As of 2 years ago, if I'm talking to the security guard, because y'all know how I like to talk to my men outside, or if I'm talking to people around the building, or, you know, when I was with my ex, I'll be, you know, with my ex and stuff like that, he walks, but he can't help but to look. And it's not even like one of those, I'm trying to look real quick, and it'll be like he's trying to keep up with everything that's going on, and he's done that a lot. But this time specifically, going back to the story, it was one time my dog saw his dog and they started barking back and forth, and I'm talking to my grandmother on the phone, and suddenly, before the elevators close, because he gets on the elevator as I'm checking the mailbox, all I hear is, shh, that fucking gay dog. So I was talking to my grandmother, mind you, so I had to, you know, ask myself, okay, you know, I don't want to be jumping the gun, because maybe he just like to talk to his dog like that. He can't be talking about my dog. Then I thought to myself, I'm like, oh my God, he really was talking about King. So it was one time I got on the elevator. This happened 2 weeks later. And I said, next time he try to pull something, I'm going to go ahead and check that. And thankfully, I was put at the right place and at the right time, and so was he. So, and let's start my makeup while I talk to y'all, tell y'all the story. Hold on, I'm about to get King's food out, by the way. I'm on an elevator one day, and there's a guy that I know that's in the elevator, and we're talking, and then all of a sudden the elevator stops, and I forgot what floor it was, but then the elevator stops, and he gets on. Now, as soon as he gets on, I'm like, payback, immediately payback. And I suck my teeth so hard just so he know I'm irritated that he's even getting on the elevator. And when he gets on the elevator, it's just quiet, it's silent. And all of a sudden, the conversation that I was having with the other guy, it just automatically stops. So the tension is high all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Which is the reason why I gotta make sure I'm always carrying, if you catch my drift. Because these people really don't like me. As he gets off the elevator, King bark. Because the guy and I, we getting off at the basement. He gets off at the first floor. And when he gets off at the first floor, King bark. And as soon as he bark, he starts walking. He's like, fucking dog. And I said, I don't give a, and I said just like this, I don't give a, oh wow. Said it right loud, so this time you gonna hear me, okay? Then, when we go outside, I get off at the basement taking King to the park. Since he got off at the first floor, he's like making a roundabout, like he's going around the corner. Before I get into the park, I see him walking like up the block. And I said, you better watch that attitude. And he turns around and I say, yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you might be a little beastie, but at the same time, there was only one time in my life that I ever hesitated to go in my bag, if you catch my drift. So then 2 days later, King and I, we're on the elevator, and suddenly the elevator stops on the mysterious floor. Guess who's there with his dog? Him. And at this point, I'm like, I know you playing. So I stand in the entrance like,
Ooh, what you want to do?
I know you don't think you about to get up on this elevator with your big dog just so my dog could bark and you could go ahead and like make a complaint and start yelling and start cursing and stuff, because then we gonna get into it. So I look at him, he look at me. It's like, keep it moving. And the elevator closed and I'm like, yeah. But I have this feeling like he's like bipolar, because every time when I see him, he's either very level-headed looking or he looks very angry and like just very, like he's a little, you know, like some screws are a little loose. But anyway, so going back to the story, just now I turn around and it's him. And as I turn around, he, after looking at me, I could tell he was just looking at me, and he turns his neck and he looks, mind you, you know, my butt is big. So I'm like doing the coffee and stuff. And he looks at like I could tell that he was like looking at my back, like looking at me behind my back, basically. And as I turned around and he was, you know, about to open up the second door, I see him do like something about me really does bother him. Like, I love you, baby. All right. So it's like, I don't know. You know what? And it's so funny because we had this conversation a little bit ago. And I don't know if I told y'all or I told TikTok, but men really don't like trans women that have gotten their body done. They really don't. Because, you know, usually if it's a trans woman that's pre-operation and you could tell she's in her beginning stages, they really don't pay any mind to it. They just look, they smirk, and they keep it moving. Like, they really don't get bothered. They might not like to see it, but they really don't get bothered. They just keep it moving. It's one of those things, it's like, you know, but I realized to the dolls, they really don't like it because it's like, for me, I feel like they see that it's progress. They see that, as men like to say, we're tricking men and stuff like that. And as, well, women say that too. Like, oh yeah, a lot of these trans people, they be tricking these men and they be doing all of this and they just need to be upfront of. And it seems like all of a sudden when I got my boobs done and then I got my butt done, he's grown this just external like hate for me. And I'm like, I don't know what I did, miss, other than look pretty. But you know what? I take it as a compliment because it's like, you know, that because I look like this, I get certain type of treatment. And I think it really does bother him. And then that ties back into why he always used to be upset seeing me talk to guys around the building. And even when I was with my ex, he would be staring to the point where my ex would be like, why he keep looking over here? You done something with him or something? I'm like, no, I haven't done anything with him. Like, I don't understand, like, this aggravation with him. And it was one time he went on a rooftop with his girl and I was, well, with somebody, and I was on a rooftop with my ex and we was watching the fireworks. My ex went downstairs for a split minute to get something because we was eating on the roof while watching the fireworks. And the guy came up with his girl and, or whoever she was, and he just kept it moving, talking to his girl. You know how they like to do when they see a trans black woman or a black woman sitting by themselves. Keep it moving. Never in a hi, how you doing? Just keep it moving. So then when my ex came on the roof, suddenly he turns around. He says something to his girl, I think, and they was only on the roof for about a good 3-4 minutes after that, and they left and they came downstairs. So it's like, damn, I really make y'all really mad. Like, I make y'all upset. Y'all ever hear any stories about the Bible? Or y'all ever read stories about how somebody is sent to like the 7 circles of hell? Or they're sent because on a journey and, you know, the whole world doesn't really talk to them or really doesn't like them like that. But the chosen ones kind of understand them and like them and vibe with them. That's how I felt being out here. Because no shade, I'm not stuck out here. But sometimes I be feeling like, damn, I'm still out here. You know, when I got my credit together and I thought everything was good, then the student loans came after that. And I'm like, damn, like, oh my God. Like, I'm, you know, so I feel like I'm put to have to not fight with these people, but put to have to embrace my truth in front of these people. So when people be like, oh yeah, I'm from New York, you know, I get to say I'm from New York and I was born or reborn in Seattle. No shade, that's a whole different type of Because everybody knows New York people don't care about nobody. Like people don't really care about you. People don't really, they keep it moving, but they have a reason not to care because they have things to focus on. People out here, they claim that they don't care about you, but they only don't care about you enough to like you. But they care about you enough to hate you or give you some type of hater energy, you know? So being out here has definitely raised me to know how to deal with people. And honestly, it's a blessing because I've definitely had fun for the last couple of years out here doing a lot of the things. And everything happens for a reason. So I must not forget that either. And there's a lot of times where things go so well for me out here in Seattle. And I'll be like, that's why I'm out here. You know, that's why I'm out here. Do I think I'm going to be out here much longer? I honestly don't think so. I have a feeling like I am going to be moving somewhere a little bit more tropical, a little bit more sunny. I just kind of feel it in my spirit. But that's just what happened with him, y'all. I was like... But I ain't gonna hold you. You know how they say don't get distracted? Certain things like that, I'm not gonna say distract me, but certain things like that make me want to just go outside just so I can see him, just so I can roll my eyes, or just so I can let him know, girl, please, just how you feel about me is exactly how I feel about you. Because the last couple of years I done seen you, you done put on some weight, you done put on some pounds, you've been looking a little bit more ungroomed, which makes me feel like he really has something, like I feel like he really has something going on, but it is what it is. That's his problem, not mine. But yeah, so I'm doing my makeup. I don't really want to do anything too crazy. I want to do something like really natural. So I might not do any, well, actually, yeah, I might do some eyeshadow too. I might do it up, no shade. Oh my God, so tell me why I went to QFC the other day so I could pick up some rotisserie chicken and a little fruit and some stuff for the house. And there's this African-American guy. And I don't know who he was talking to, but he was like, oh, I found what I'm looking for looking at me. He's like, hey, what's your name is? And I said, Jessica. He's like, you look familiar. I said, you probably saw me on the internet. He's like, oh, you be on the internet. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, we exchanged numbers and he hits me saying like, hey, let's get a drink after. And I'm like, I gotta take a lot of these bags to my apartment. And I'm trying to, at that point, I'm seeing like, you got a car, you offering to like, you know, take me around the corner to my apartment, you know, just so, you know, you don't know exactly where I stay and whatever, but you gonna drive me, you gonna make sure my groceries get back safe and stuff like that. And he just said, oh, okay, cool, well, let me know because I want to get drinks with you. I like Hennessy. You know what's so funny? It's so funny because going from the other guy, we're going to call him Michael, that we done talked about on this channel briefly, the wealthy man. Girl, he don't even drink, but us going out to cute little dinners, and we only went to like 3 dinners, but me being in that environment, to me hearing that somebody be like, yeah, let's get drinks, I like Hennessy. Babes, I'm not doubling down, especially not on somebody like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. And I was happy because the stark contrast was very apparent. And I kept my behind. Wait. Oh, and then tell me why I let him know. Because he called me later on he called me the day after. Because I didn't respond to him when he said that I like Hennessy. Like, girl, please. And he's like, so I texted him first before he called me. And I said, just to let you know, I'm trans. Because he wanted to hang out. And I'm like, I just wanted to let you know I'm trans. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, I knew that. It's fine. I don't got a problem with it. He's like, yeah, that's why you've been ignoring me. And I'm like, no, I just have been busy. So he was like, yeah, I want to hang out. I asked him, I said, okay, what do you want to do? You want to go out? He's like, yeah, I'm not really the type to have things planned. I just kind of want to, you know, just chill. What you want to do? You know, we could kind of just see what we want to do. When we get together, I'm not really too much of a planner. I like this, you know, being spontaneous. I said, no. I said, that's not my style. Especially when you are a man talking to a woman. This is your first time talking to her. Like really having a conversation with her or really seeing her. You think that our first meetup is just going to be us being spontaneous? No. Have something planned. I hate when men be like, I just want to be spontaneous, because I honestly feel like that is just an excuse to not have anything planned. To somehow, some way find yourself in my space, touchy-feely, being like, hey, you know, we could do this, but let's go here after. Or we could do this first. Let's get to know each other first. You know what I mean? And it just really wasn't given that. So he texted me the day after, or that evening at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And at this point, I'm going to start giving these men fake numbers. The only thing is, women, don't do that too much, because if the man put your number in his phone, and then suddenly he tries to call you and the service, they'd be like, yes, service no longer, available, or worse, somebody else pick up the phone. Girl, some of these men, they don't take that type of rejection lightly. So I always say, give them your number, but remember, you're free to block them as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can block them as well. So it's not like your number is just a sacred thing anymore. You can always block people. It's so easy. I remember back in the day, I don't think you could even block people. But now, take advantage, you can block people. So I'm like, at this point, I really should have blocked him, but I didn't. So then he tries to, later on that day, which was about like 10 o'clock in the morning, I get my day started, and I'm about to edit the video that you guys have seen, me doing the storytelling of what happened between me and the short little midget that I dealt with. He texts me, he's like, GM. I said, morning. Then he tries to call me. And as I was about to pick up the phone, because I said, yeah, I could talk to him for a little bit. I said, nope. We're not doing any free conversations. Something in divine, my mother told me in my head, don't answer the phone. And I didn't know why, but listen to this. So I don't answer the phone. Yo, tell me why he sent me 3 messages back to back to back saying, oh, why you not picking up? They're going to say, oh, you don't really know. I'm really me. I'm really him. So when I bang your phone, you pick up. It's all cool though. Nice to meet you though. Exclamation point. When I tell you I blocked him so fast, that's why Divine told me don't pick up the phone. That's why Divine told me we're not having any free conversations. Because you really going to get upset over me not wanting to pick up the phone and talk to her. For what? Why you want to talk on the phone so we can have this empty conversation? No. You know why? Because a lot of men, they like to beat around the bush over the phone. They just want to hear your voice. You got to remember, just sometimes in certain lifestyles, for educational purposes, for certain lifestyles that people take part in, where men, they get satisfied, if you catch my drift, wink, wink, just over them hearing your voice. Yeah, that goes across the board. Whether men are looking for the women in the game, or whether men are just finding you off of the street and y'all exchange numbers. Something as daily and normal as that, typical as that, no shade. There are those type of men all around the place. There are those type of men all around the world. So even if you haven't met a certain man in a certain lifestyle, there are a lot of men that typically get satisfied over just hearing a woman's voice. And I have a sexy voice, if I don't say so myself. I have a beautiful voice. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to be doing any free conversations with any of them. And when I say free, I don't mean like, yeah, you got to pay for this conversation. No. That's not what this channel is about, okay? Gotta stay monetized. I mean free conversations like, you didn't message me, say, hey, I want to, come take you out to drinks, or I want to take you to dinner. Are you in the mood for lobster? Are you in the mood for that? You just talking to me as if you got it like that, and I haven't seen you have anything other than a big gut. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen anything other than a hairline that's pushed back here, a stomach that's going past your knees. Like I said, I really do feel like me having the last situation happen the way it did worked out in my benefit, because I just know what I want now. And I've been taken to the reality of it, of going to dinners and being pampered and having a man walk around town and he's well respected, he's well dressed and stuff like that. I now know that's what I want. Like, I'm not settling for anything less than that at all. No shade. And I'm gonna stay very intentional about that. I'm gonna talk to y'all when I'm done with my makeup, and we're gonna get on with the show. What is up? So I am done my makeup and cute. I did a cute face. Let me show y'all. This is the look for today. Today is giving something. I just don't know exactly what it's giving. I do like it though. As y'all can see, I did these different lashes. I was doing like the individuals or like the clusters. And I'm not gonna lie, although I went back to the strip, parts of me. Oh, I gotta do lipstick. Hold on. We forgot about the lipstick. Give me 1 second, you all. And the lip liner, I feel like the lipstick and the lip liner kind of make it too. I wasn't going to do any lip liner just because I was like, I want to do something different. But I feel like it makes a look. Hold on. It definitely has the colors together. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the baddest bitch of them all? Me. I feel like it's very important. Like I said before in the other video, color scheme is everything. So, you know, you have your blush, you have your eyeliner, you have your a little contour, and then you have the lips. I love the lips like this. Something natural, nothing too crazy, nothing too in your face. I decided to do like an inner corner highlight or whatever. And then, yeah, let's go. Let me have one little sip of coffee. I decided to make me a little cup of coffee just in case my person is not there. But if he is, I'm probably just going to get like some green tea or something. Okay, period. Now we are going to the Amazon park. So I don't know what route we're going to take, but we are going to take the busiest route. Let's just say it like that. We're going to take the busiest route where there most people are. No shade. We're going to be in the mix today. Okay. And then I also want to powder these brows real quick. It's crazy because I feel like y'all low-key be getting like a makeup tutorial. You know? Oh, and then I also got to put a little, I kind of forgot parts of the things that I wanted to do with my face. One of them, the eyebrows, which I just did. But I love doing this. This is, so some girl asked me, which inspired the makeup tutorial in the video before the last. How do I get like a nice under eye and like my under eye routine? And this is, to me, one of the most important parts. I ain't even gonna hold you. And right now, we under like my purple light, because I have my purple light on right now. My lucky sign. I wish it's like a red light or something. But we can't forget. Let me show y'all how I do it. Literally, I love doing it like this. Then you do it to the other eye. So seamless, right? This is what I'm saying. This to me is what makes it look. No shade. When you do that little tidbit, everything looks good. And then sometimes I like to just tap right here because this part can get a little oily. And I did put setting spray on my face already, so we already done did that. And I'm gonna put a little bit right here just so it's not too highlighty because I did put some highlight on. Just a subtle glow, period. I'm not doing no wing eyeliner because every time when I do a wing eyeliner, I end up f***ing it up. No shade. We ain't gonna talk all nice and with this. I end up it up, and I don't know why, but I just somehow f it up. No shade. But I think we're done. I'm going to rearrange my tuck. We are going to be on our way. Okay, let's go. Oh, before we go, look at King King. Hi, baby. I love you. I'll be back. This is for educational purposes only, but it is no shade. The more secure your tuck is, the more it's gonna hurt. And it never really hurts immediately. Immediately it's always like, yeah, I got it, period. Then as time go on, you feel this pinch. It's like, it's something. It's not really what you think it is, but it's everything you think it is. Oh my goodness. So when everything is secure, you can celebrate, but you can celebrate for a little bit, not too long, because then before you know it, give it about 2 or 3 hours. And no shade, some trans women, they really good at just ignoring it. I don't know how. Like I said, the most secure your little thing is, educational purposes, mind you. The the lesser time you're gonna be able to keep it to how it needs to be on the set. So this is the finished look. This is the finished makeup look. Everything looks good. I think I just need to add some gloss. We should be ready to go. I've been thinking to myself, I'm like, do I want to upload that Wingstop video now? I do. Something in me is like, I kind of want to upload that video today. But I do want to put the final touches to it, so I'm not going to do it just yet. Today, I'm feeling like a glasses day. How about y'all? I feel like today some glasses would be tea. Oh. Got my glasses in here. Or did I take it out? Tell me why I had a dream that I was with Diddy. And he was listening to music and he kept on trying to figure out, we was in a studio and he kept on trying to figure out like a song, and it almost made me feel like he was like Ray Charles. Like he was sitting in a corner all black and he was just going back and forth trying to figure out what song. And at first he really wasn't paying too much mind to me, but he wanted me there. And then I was just like, come on. Never mind. Absolutely. That's not. Let me not even finish that story, actually. Let's not finish that type of story, okay? This is not that type of channel, okay? I don't even know if I need to be telling this story out loud. Okay? Let's go. I love you, boo-boo. I love this case so much. Like, no shot. Alrighty. We are ready. Let's head on out. Today is going to be a glasses day. No shade. All right, y'all, so we are outside. Now we are about to go to the coffee shop because I need to figure out if my favorite coffee man is there. I'm hoping that he's there so I can go ahead and get me some good coffee or some good tea. If he's not, then it is what it is. We might just have to go to Starbucks, but I feel like it's fine because I feel like Starbucks is kind of cute anyway. And it's so bougie to be walking around with the Starbucks cup, so yeah. Everybody's looking through their car window, but nobody offering a ride. Ain't that funny? We going down the same block that we done went down about 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Uh-oh, look at him. Come on, mister. All right, we about to do a real reaction on whether or not this is about to be a real raw reaction. Let's see if my coffee person is here. I hope so, because the last couple of times they've been having these people that I don't like working at the coffee shop, and I've just been sitting there rolling my eyes and walking past them. So I'm hoping that somebody's there that I really like. Let me see, let's see. Oh, okay, period. It's somebody that I really do like. Richie. Hi. I was just telling my girls, I'm like, I hope somebody is working at the coffee shop that I like. Good shade. Hi, Buka Butt.
Hiya.
We vlogging. Period. Can I do some tea today? Can I do the lychee rolls? Have you been? That's good. Huh? I've been good. Today's I'm taking my computer to like the Amazon park and I'm gonna edit, so I'm vlogging me editing a vlog. You see what I did there? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm doing that, but then I said today's such a beautiful day, and then can the honey have some honey? Then yeah. But I was like, thank you. But then I was like, you know what? Let me go outside because it is nice. The last couple of days it's been so cold.
Yeah. Even this morning I was walking over here and I was like, at least it's nice outside.
Yeah. What you have planned for the rest of the day?
I'm gonna go to bed.
You've been up?
I'm not up, I've just been tired. I've been like working non-stop.
It's probably the weather.
I mean, it's cold, but it's also like I haven't had Tuesday was like my first day off.
Well, I was gonna say thank you, baby. Oh my God, wait, can you show my people your nails?
Oh my God, they're so bad right now.
No, they're not. I like the style.
They're so bad.
Oh my God, wait. Y'all, that was just in the vlog. Remember when we had a little nail salon and the girl was telling me about how they had like, what is it called, like cat eye? Somebody else have it. Look, that is so crazy. So in my vlog, I went to the nail salon for my, because one of my nails broke. And some girl next to me, she was telling me about how she had like a cat eye and stuff like that.
With the magnetic.
Never heard of it before.
It's iconic.
And then she showed it to me and I was like, oh my God, shut up. And then I'm looking at yours.
That's
okay.
It, yes.
I might have to do it next time. I'm going to have to do it like in a little pink.
Especially because like it looks really good on long nails because it can so like it can diffuse.
Yeah.
And it's not so extreme.
Well, you know, I've been kind of switching up the type of men that I be talking to. Now I kind of talk to the men in the suits. So I might have to get my little square. Girl, yeah. I might have to do a little coffin. So, but I love you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, please, my love. Thank you, baby. Whatever you end up doing, I hope you enjoy yourself.
I will.
Have fun. And be the baddest.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, period. See you later, baby. Okay, period. So my favorite person ended up being here. Thank goodness, honey. So I got me my tea with my honey. Damn, you ever look in the mirror and be like, damn, my is fat. That's my feeling right now. I will say one thing I don't like is I feel like when men try to pick you up or when men try to, try to show off, they start pulling their car up next to yours and then start blasting music. Like, to me, that shit is so played out. That's like back in the 1980s when people just used to be happy when they had a car. That shit ain't popping no more, especially over here. So turn that music down and get that stereo fixed. Okay, so we are downtown. They was so bad that I took that camera out. We are walking downtown and the Amazon Park is like over there, but I kind of wanted to walk where the most people are. Because no shade, I feel like when you walk alone, I think it's always expected for you to take the route where it's like nobody there and stuff. And it's like, no shade. If you know you're the type of person to draw attention, people gonna stare at you, take the camera out. Let them know that just like they're obsessed with you, you're kind of obsessed with yourself anyway. And you know what makes me so happy is that there are a couple people that comment on my videos saying, oh, I don't be wanting to go out by myself. I hate doing it. Girl, do it. No shade. I don't know what it is. It's just like you feel this energy that comes with it. It's almost like you take your power back. So go ahead and just film yourself. No shade. See how you feel. And especially if you are a vlogger like me, it's gonna feel amazing because you have nothing but content to edit, nothing but content to film. So that's the Space Needle right there. They have like a restaurant up there that people go to. I think you have to make like reservations and stuff like that. But that's the Space Needle, and the Amazon Park is going to be that way. So I shall see you guys when I get there. I hope there are open seats available, and let's see what happens. So cool, let's go. So we are by the banana truck. I'm so happy they open, and I'm so happy it's not too busy so I can just sit my ass down and edit my video. Let's get it popping. So this is what it looks like. And it's not too many people over here, which is perfect. It's peaceful, which means that everybody's at work, which is nice because we came at a perfect time. So I'm about to put my stuff down and we're gonna come to the banana truck. This is the banana truck right here. So, all right. I'm gonna try to figure out my seat. Let's sit. I don't know. I kind of want to sit at the top, but then I kind of don't. Let's sit right here. This is like a perfect little area. Okay, so we got our bananas, and it's like not crowded. This is like the perfect area. I thought I was gonna sit up more over there, but I'm like, this is such a perfect little spot, and I have more than enough room space over here. So let's get to editing. If it wasn't for me. It's no shade. I'm so happy that I chose to come out here on a day like today because it's so beautiful outside. It's nice outside. It's not too many people over here. The scenery is pretty nice. The aesthetic is nice. And the weather's beautiful. I'm gagged over how beautiful the weather is. No shade. The weather is, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 for right now. It's not cold. Period. So my plan is for this video to be uploaded by 2:30. I'm hoping it's currently like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm hoping that this video could be uploaded by 2:30. I'm gonna leave here by 2, get home, and as soon as I get home, it should be around 2:15, 2:20, probably 2:30. Then I'm gonna upload the video. So, oh, it's starting to get a little windy though. Being classy, this is not that type of day. I just want to eat. And this is kind of last minute because damn, she fucking that food up. She tearing this food up. Y'all know we always try to practice being classy. They need to keep that dog on a leash, for real. This is kind of last minute because I was going to eat my food and like watch something, but I'm like, no.
Yeah. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, bitch.
It's so funny because no shade, I prefer ranch over blue cheese, but I know a lot of people they like blue cheese with their wings, which is crazy. Um, I don't know. When I was younger, I couldn't really taste the difference, but I think as I get older, ranch over blue cheese any day, no shade. And then I heard they said blue cheese is like expired cheese or something like that. I don't know about that. No shade. I might stop. Exactly. Okay. I be anytime when I be editing these videos and I be adding the sound effects, I low-key be cracking up myself. No shade. So I know some of y'all be cracking up, but I be laughing too hard on myself. On myself. Okay. Now, just to let you guys know, I love to eat my food with a lot of ranch. So if y'all see me giving my ranch, don't judge me. Mm. Mm. And then I also try not to over edit it because I don't want it to be like inauthentic. Like I still want it to feel authentic. Because when I used to edit my videos, I feel like I used to over edit it. So it just seemed too fake. But now I kind of add in a little edits every now and again just to kind of keep some realism to it. Y'all know we always try to practice being classy. This is not that type of day. So right now I'm trying to find a way that I can actually let me try on this way. This is not that type of day. I just want to eat. And this is kind of last minute because I was gonna eat my food and like watch something, but I'm like, no. I kind of want to talk about. So right now I'm trying to find a like a sound effect where it's like, damn, she fucking that shit up. But I don't know if I could find that. I've been trying to search on Google. So if y'all end up seeing it in that video, just know I found it. But if y'all don't see it, then I didn't find it. No shade. Last minute because I was gonna eat my food and like watch something, but I'm like, no. I kinda wanna talk to y'all while I eat my food.
Ooh, she fucking that shit up. Ooh. She fucking that shit up.
Excuse me, are y'all setting up for a concert? What? Are y'all setting up for a concert? Yeah. Who's playing? Oh, okay. Okay, so they setting up for some type of concert right here. Interesting. And it's nice because my tuck don't hurt. Yeah. Oh my God, y'all know what I'm in a mood for? And we might end up going to, I'm in a mood for Chipotle. I really, really, really want Chipotle. But I really want like a burrito instead of just a salad bowl. Usually I get like a salad bowl from Chipotle, but this time I'm kind of in a mood for like a nice burrito. But then I also low key feel like they give you less food when they do a burrito as opposed to doing a bowl. So I might end up doing the Chipotle bowl and then just getting like the little tacos and the tostadas on the other side.
Ooh, she fucking that shit up.
Found it.
She fucking that shit up.
Y'all can hear it. I gotta add it in. So what I might end up doing is I might end up finishing this video and then going back upstairs, uploading it, and then going back downstairs so I can get my Chipotle. Because I do want to make sure this is uploaded by 2:30. After 2:30, then we start pushing it. No shade.
Ooh, she fucking that.
All right, so we're gonna add this. I found it, y'all.
Ooh, she fucking that shit up, man.
I'm laughing because I just out of one back for gonna be like, damn, bitch, you playing that food up. But y'all wanna know something so funny? When I used to eat my food, like my vein, I used to be one of them that was like, I used to waste so much meat in the way that I was eating my chicken. Like, I don't know what I was doing. But then I had to realize, like, there's so much more meat that's on But my taste buds kind of like evolved as I got older. I went to Starbucks was it yesterday? A couple of days ago. And this is something that I do not miss about working in a corp job. Because when I was working at a corp job, you always have to like make friends with your coworkers. You always got to like act like you want to talk to them and stuff like that. And sometimes if you can't really fake the funk, you can be like the oddball out. Now, being an oddball out, it works to your benefit when it's just you know, but when you are in a establishment where you have to work with people, it's not going to be that easy because it's like as soon as you clock in, you're going to be that coworker that don't nobody want to work with. And honestly, if I don't want to be at the establishment within and of itself, what makes you think I want to sit here and talk to you and fake a conversation? And then the conversations that people be having at these corp jobs be so boring. Like, girl, no, I don't want no parts of that. No shade. And I'm stamping it. I've been praying that somehow, some way, I could just take myself up out of being here and plant myself in Miami. Now, I have been going back and forth. Like, do I just need to be like, it, let me just take a risk and just go to Miami and stay at a hotel until I can find an apartment? But if I'm already having a little issue finding an apartment now and I'm out here, I don't want to put myself in a risk where I got to live day by day in a hotel trying to figure out how I'm going to make it. But the thing is also, I'm pretty. I keep forgetting about that. Like, I am pretty and I have a bomb body and I fit into Miami. So I don't know. I have to figure it out. But I do pray that something good happens so I could just take myself up out of here and just go to Miami. I would even be willing to live in those type of content houses. No shade. I would definitely feel like I would have fun in the content houses. It would be like a little Playboy house.
I'm like, damn, hey, I'll just get out there. Hey, put it in there. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, can I share some good news with you?
What's the good news?
So the good news is, right, you have an inheritance to claim.
Okay.
An inheritance, not what you thinking, like money involved, no, but more of an eternal inheritance, right? So what I'm gonna tell you first, I want you to put the religion out of your mind, right?
Yeah.
Do away with the religion, right? This is not religious or religion.
Well, I'm
All right.
spiritual, so I understand. I understand.
We are spiritual
Yeah.
beings, but we have been taught by the heathens of this land, of the land of our captivity, to be more religious folks and
The
traditional
matrix to
people.
keep things under control.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So my thing, sister, is that the first thing you got to do to gain the inheritance, right? You have to repent, right? Not just of your sins and not just of your iniquity, but of our ancestors' sins and their iniquity. Like Abraham and King David and
Yeah.
people like that. That's our ancestors, right? So the second thing is you have to turn from the darkness, the lies and the deception of the world, of the flesh, and of Hasatan, which is Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the second thing, right? And then the third thing, you have to believe on whom he sent. So Yahushua HaMashiach is who they call Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah.
And he is a figment of your imagination, no more than Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this Jesus Christ person. But I believe in who he is the name. See, people get it confused that I don't believe that it is a Messiah. No, it's a Messiah, but he has a name, and he wanted to declare it, right? So my thing is, sister, we have to turn back to truth, righteousness, and spirit. Something Christianity never taught me a day in my life. Yeah. So I believe you can't remove the darkness that you're doing.
Well, I will say this, which I love what you said and things like that. But you see what I'm doing right now?
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is my life.
Oh yeah.
So although there is darkness in the world, I always be the first to say it might be in the world. You might see it close. You might see it far. It's not on me.
Right.
You know, and that's one of the things. For me to wake up, for me to be here, for you to see me in my glory, that's my life. You know, so well, let's touch on a couple of things. Well, first of all, I understand exactly what you mean when you say people don't people think about the name instead of like the actual. I consider it to be energy.
Right.
Everything is energy.
Exactly.
So when it comes to darkness and light, the biggest or the most dangerous thing that anybody could ever do is to not be aware of it.
Right.
But when you are aware of it, you're also aware when you're not in it.
Facts.
People that are not aware of it, they're not aware of whether they're in it or not.
Right.
And they carry on with a message or with an intention that's driven by something that's not a part of their soul.
Facts.
So everything that you see of me, I made myself from the ground up.
Okay.
And I say I made myself because
So
I
what you mean by
decided to, when I say that, I mean I used the energies that was already presented in this world and I learned how to use it.
Now, what's the energies? Clarify that.
It's a personal energy. So I feel like people have their own personal formula. You know what I'm saying? So somebody might have the formula where I'm not going to care about what somebody else is doing.
Right.
That's on them. They'll be saved, but it's the formula that you have because some people, they get so focused on saving or helping, and then they end up finding themselves in the darkness while the person that they were trying to save, they're rising to the top. And some people, as they grow older, they become more resentful and they become resentful towards the thing that you name.
Right.
That doesn't really have a name. It's just an energy. So I feel like the biggest misconception is not necessarily the energies that are hidden. It's the not being aware of whether you have it or whether somebody else have it or whether you're in it.
Right.
So when I say like, look at me in my glory, I mean that. That's what I meant when I said I built myself from the ground up. I built myself from the ashes. So it's one of those things it's one thing when you find yourself here and then you just keep on going here. You're not aware of anything. You're just going. You're on a train, sometimes local, other times express.
Yeah.
But there are moments where you find yourself in ashes and you build yourself up and you done built yourself like a block and you done built a tower. You've done that. Sometimes if you focus too much on this thing done that or this energy's done that, you can't take control of the things that were given to you like talents, like gifts. Even the things that are darkness, you can always turn into your benefit.
Right.
But it's just a matter of if it's in your formula or not. So sometimes you know how like the quantum fields are in parallel universes. We're all living in parallel universes. I'm living in a whole different world and a whole different perspective and a whole different journey, just as well as you are. But what we're doing right now is things are overlapping. That's how energies work. So that's what I meant when I said I built myself from the ground up. Just because I'm not saying, okay, I give credit to this, I give credit to that. I always make sure I give credit to my spiritual team. But my spiritual team makes sure that
Who is your spiritual team?
My team.
Who is your team?
My team.
The team like doing that?
Doing what?
Like, ain't you like a social media person?
Yeah, that's not a spiritual team. I'm talking about spiritual team.
What's the spiritual team? Who is the spiritual team?
Why wouldn't I tell you who? I wouldn't tell you how many, but I'll just say it's my spiritual team, my angels, you know, my light.
Okay.
You know, and even the darkness,
your light.
My light, and even the darkness that is with the light, because there's no light without darkness, and there's no darkness without light. So that's what I say. And I like to dwell in a lot of things that somebody might perceive to be darkness. That's my light. And some people that might see me as lightness, that might be my darkness.
Okay.
That's what I meant when I say I come from a whole different world, just as like you do. And you come from a whole different energy field, just like somebody else does. So I do appreciate the message, but sometimes it's like the message more so that's internal is usually for internal, and that helps you 10 times more than it might help somebody else. Okay, y'all. So it is 2 o'clock. I got about like 30 something minutes left to edit. Like I said, the dry run of the video is pretty much done. So this is like kind of like a drafted version. So all of the things that I already want to be done are done, but I kind of want to add some, you know, little tidbits, no shade. But let's go. We are back at the park. King Louis sitting over here. Probably licking Peter. He don't got no business getting into. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit more about what happened. Well, obviously you guys seen it, but I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit more about that because I literally had a dream about this or something like this, but in a different font, in a different version. Okay, y'all, we are back and it is currently 2:33 or something like that. Basically, I'm editing the video right now, but we 12 minutes in, y'all, and I don't know. I mean, the good thing is a lot of the, yeah, it's 2:33. I can't really show y'all the photo, but it's currently 2:33. And a lot of the video footage that I want to be edited is already edited. So that's the good thing. For photos, you know, for in the house, but then I also gotta tailor my makeup for when I go outside. I could tell he was just like looking straight, trying not to look. And usually when men do that, I'm like, okay, well, you know, you too. It is what it is. And I turned around. Hi, baby. All right. Hi, boo. I love you. I love you, baby. So basically, yeah, I usually like to have my videos uploaded by like 12:30, but it's 2:36. So we're gonna probably have this video uploaded by like 4 o'clock, which is not that bad either. So yeah, like I said, when I'm editing my videos, I try not to over edit. It can be kind of easy to over edit because you just kind of want to like make it fun, but you don't want it to be too like edited back to back to back. No shade. Yeah, I don't know. Walk this way. He was black. He walked this way, and I was. And okay, let me see if I could do it now. Oh, if it doesn't work, then it's just kind of a sign. Men do that. His phone. So let me show y'all what I did. So y'all see how he went up the block, he sat there, he looked at his phone. Yeah. So right now, y'all see me still chewing, right? I'm going to try to extend it a little longer so y'all could really hear the crunch. At his phone. Okay, period. But we're gonna spice it up. So, and then I'm going to do this, delete it, because I'm gonna delete this last part because then it's like no longer in sync. So now that we deleted that last part, that was kind of not in sync with how I was chewing, we should have this part. He looked at his phone. And just leave it alone. So that's what I mean by like not over editing. You know what I mean? So it's not too sloppy. So you get the crunch, but then, you know, once it gets off, you know, beat with how I'm crunching, then I cut that part out. And then I just leave it to be natural. Not over editing it, not over, you know, so it doesn't look crazy. Yeah, I don't know what crossed his mind. He always had bills. He started walking towards me. That little block, because I had a hill, obviously, because you know, see that little block, because I had a hill, obviously, because you know, see, I always had hills. That little block, because I had a hill, obviously, because you know, see, that little block, because I had a hill, obviously, because you know, see, I always had hills. That little block. Walking up that little block, because I had a hill, obviously, because you know, see, I always had hills. He started walking towards me. Paste it so we can have 2 drips. That little block, because I had a hill, obviously. That little block, because I had a hill, obviously. You know the food good when you start doing dance moves you've never done before. That little block, because I had a hill, obviously, because you know, see, I always have hills. No, that's not synced. Damn, that look good. Don't that look good? You know the food good when you start doing dance moves you've never done before. I think I did do a lot of editing to this video, and I get a little nervous to over edit, but I also find it interesting. That's how I feel. Like, my edited videos really don't, well, in the past they haven't done well, but this is my first time actually like editing my videos and adding effects to it and adding the visual effects and all of that stuff with an authentic video. You know what I mean? Usually I would have a video planned out, and as I'm filming, I would have in my mind, okay, I want to do it like this so this can happen. I'm going to do it like this so I can add this effect. But as of now, I'm just kind of like adding what feels natural to me. But let's see what happens. I don't know if y'all gonna like it. I hope y'all do like it. I mean, y'all always say y'all like my edited videos, but I don't know. I don't be knowing. Okay, y'all, so I am uploading it right now, and see, now the part that gets me, it's not the thumbnail, it's not even necessarily the editing of the video, it is the title. I feel like the title might make or break your video. No shade. I feel like you just got to get the right title. You don't want it to look too boring, but you also don't want it to be too lengthy. And a lot of my titles, for the most part, are short. I just feel like long titles aren't really my thing. But let's see what happens. I'm going to see. We're going to see now. Okay. Ooh, I don't think it's going to take this video that long to upload. I enjoy editing this. Honestly, at first I was like, no, I'm not doing this video. I just felt like it wasn't good. Now I'm looking at it and I'm like, honestly, I really like this. But y'all want to know what made me do it is because y'all remember when I was telling y'all in the Wingstop video that's probably already uploaded by now, by the time you're seeing this video, about how I went outside and I really wasn't expecting anything, and I didn't really like my makeup, but I said, forget it. I'm just going to go out anyway. I'm going to go on this walk. I'm not, going to go outside for 2 seconds and then rush back upstairs. That's not my style. And then I came across like those two guys, and it really wasn't like the men themselves. It was just the energy. I'm an energy person. So I love when I can talk to people, socialize with people. When I socialize with people, I feel like, I feel good. I was seen. Somebody else was seen. We had a good conversation. The conversation flowed. I'm a communicator. I love, just good energy and obviously a story to tell. And I said, I just went out. I didn't really have a plan, and I did it. The same way how I met the short guy, the old guy. I went out. I didn't really have a plan, and it really was like I didn't know what my start period or my end period was. I just went out and I said, I'm just gonna go out alone, even though I wasn't planning on it, and go to Sephora and just see what happens. Normally going downtown by yourself it feels awkward because everybody else is like walking in pairs and having a good time and having conversations and laughing and smiling. And sometimes when you're just by yourself, although it's nice to be independent and be yourself, you kind of miss out on that type of interaction. You miss out on the smiling, you miss out on the laughing, you miss out on the telling the jokes or hearing somebody else say something that twists your mind. So that's the reason why I like to talk to people. And that's the reason why I like to bring my camera out with me now, so I could have somebody to talk to if I'm not walking with anybody. So yeah, but everything just happened. So when I decided to sit down and record this Eat With Me video, I said that's exactly the type of formula I'm gonna apply to this, so yeah, sometimes I feel like people are given the formulas to apply to certain moments in their life, And it's almost like chemistry. Sometimes if a formula works in one situation, it's going to work in another situation. And if a formula worked in that situation, you could copy that and paste it in a whole different situation, you know? It all falls under learning your purpose and applying your purpose, you know? But as it's uploading, speaking of that, that's a perfect segue. Let's talk about it.
She fucking that shit up.
I'm laughing because I've been feeling I'm gonna look back at this footage and be like, damn, bitch, you eat my food.
Oh, she fucking that shit up.
Okay, I'm done. Oh my God, first of all, can we talk about this? I am so happy and grateful that my gums are, like, have kind of like pinkened out a little bit, because obviously, you know, some African Americans, they naturally have like dark gums, but I was smoking so much that my gums were getting black, and I was like, oh my God. But I haven't smoked, I think, in a long time. The last time I smoked anything was before, so we don't condone no type of drugs on this channel, but the last time I smoked was when I had like 2 puffs or like 3 puffs of the pre-roll before 2 days before Valentine's Day, 2 days prior to Valentine's Day, and then I haven't smoked since. But like smoke regularly, I haven't done it in about, I think, like a month and a half. And when I tell y'all, my gums have definitely lightened up, and I'm happy about that. That way, let me go to the next. And then I had to realize I did, because I always like pink gums. I feel like pink gums, you know, it looks like it's how it's supposed to. But I also thought to myself, I was like, oh my God, that's a real chicken.
The Chevy Equinox EV is more than an SUV.
I love when ads play on my cell. We made it.
And can do it all in one full charge. It's more than an SUV.
I'm not going to skip it either.
EV.
I worked way too hard.
8750 cash.
Somebody said, I was watching your videos and came here. This is the earliest I've ever been. Love it over here. Period. As you should. Then somebody said, I wonder who started saying that on my soul phrase, because the girl who says it a lot on IG, I met her years ago before she became IG famous, but she wasn't saying that phrase back then. Yup, Wingstop looks and sounds good. True. They should have given you more fries, queen. Come on, Seattle Wingstops. Don't be stingy. Right. On my soul. I think, the on my soul thing, it's one of those things that people, it's like one of those slangs that I think come from just the hood, you know? I think everybody says it, but some people use it a lot, like I do. Then other people turn it into what they want. So for me, I'd be like, oh my soul, but really some people be like, oh my soul. Hey y'all, so now I am about to start getting ready. So now I'm about to get my jacket on, and we are about to be on our way to Chipotle. And yeah. Okay y'all, so we finna switch bags. This is like more so like my laptop bag. This is my going out bag. I need a new Louis Vuitton bag, no shade. I want something with a different style. I'm gonna put my AirPods up. So I got a chance to watch most of the video, and we need some lip gloss. And I'm not gonna lie, I am so happy I uploaded it. I'm so thankful that I listened to myself, because no shade, like I said, I just applied the same formula. I'm like, let me just edit it. Let's see what happens. And whatever happens, happens. And look what happened. We have a beautiful masterpiece of a video. No shade. Very happy. Actually, I think it's going to be, one of my favorite videos. One of my favorite videos while I'm on the rise, you know? Because I know I'm going to be doing YouTube for a very long time, so I would consider it to be one of my favorite beginner videos, early videos, because I'm already like prophesizing a beautiful, wonderful, long-lasting career on YouTube. No shade. Is it me, or do I feel like it takes time for makeup to settle in sometimes? Because I love how my makeup look right now. This is how it looks in the sunlight. You see? I don't know. I'm gonna bring my glasses just in case though. King King, I love you, baby. He's so cute sitting on his pee pad. He's not sitting on pee though. I don't want nobody thinking that. King King, baby, I'll be back, okay? I love you. And then when I come back, I'm gonna take you out, I promise. Oh. Thank you. Hey. We are on our way to Chipotle. And I'm like, let me walk a little slow. I think I don't know what be happening. Sometimes when I go outside, I just be walking so fast that I be in my own zone. But let's try to slow down. Oh. I'm not gonna lie though. It is so beautiful over here. I might cross the street over here. Actually, let me cross. Oh, forget it. Okay, good. I'm like, I hope this man don't think I'm following him. But anyway, so I was walking. I don't know if you heard, but the guy was like, I don't think we was ready for all of that. He turned his music down and all of that. But it's no shade. Like, one of my pet peeves is when I see somebody I know out. Oh, thank you, mister. One of my pet peeves is when I see somebody out that I know and I think we're gonna be cool and we cool and stuff, and they sitting in the area like getting drinks or something. I be thinking to myself, well shoot, you ain't invite me. You ain't say, hey, let's hang out, let's do this, let's do that. So I be giving that little dry hey, like, hey, you know, I'm gonna treat you just like you treated me. I'm like, so. Oh, actually, real quick, let me show y'all what it looks like around here, because it's like empty as hell. Hold on. So it's pretty quiet over here. You got the little dog. Hi. Hi. Say hi, Pickles. I have like a little chihuahua. Hi.
My name is Pickles.
Pickles?
Yeah.
Hi, Pickles. Hi.
All right, Pickles, I need my weed.
See you later, Pickles. See you later. Have a good day. Okay, so we out here Chipotle. Don't mind me, I'm vlogging today. So we here at Chipotle right now, and I'm about to load my bowl up, and they do have chicken al pastor, so period. Okay, can I do a lot of, I'm gonna do some white rice and then a lot of brown rice. Thank you. I gotta make sure I carb up a little bit. And then can I also do, oh no, beans. And then can I also do the chicken al pastor? Thank you. I know that's right. Come on through.
You don't go wrong with it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And then can I do some of the tomato sauce, please? Thank you. And then can I do some corn, please? Thank you. So I like my bowl to be real healthy on my side. And then can I do some cheese on top? Thank you. Just a little bit more cheese. Just nothing crazy.
And then the 3 or 2 workshops?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this is like my bowl. This is what I always get. Oh my God, thank you so much. See, he really loaded up. So this is what I like to get. I don't like nothing crazy, nothing too much.
Some
we got our Chipotle, and I am so happy, no shade. I got everything I needed. So they did charge for the taco shells, but it was only like 55 cents. So it really didn't bother me that much, but I'm so happy. And I got me my little water cup. Oh my God, there's one more thing that I need to do. And that is, I need to put this food up and I need to go back to the market because, girl, I have to get like a gallon of water. So obviously, you know, when people are giving you like, you was such a hater, right? So, hi, how are you? How are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Hey, baby. You better not be looking OP. What's up, y'all? So I am back, and I finally took my hair out. Oh, my goodness. Whew. I'm like low-key looking at my hair, and I'm like, I could have just worn my hair out. I kind of like my hair out. No shade. So I already told y'all I ordered my new hair, and that has already been here. It came like 2 days ago, but I'm waiting for my bundles to come for me to really install it. But what I think I might end up doing is I might tone it tomorrow and pluck it, have it dry, and then when I get the bundles here, I'm just gonna do the same thing to the bundles, have it dry, because it kind of normally it takes my wigs like a day and a half to fully be, you know, dried and stuff. Somebody recommended doing like a blow dryer so you could kind of like straighten it. Oh my God, I forgot I was doing happy hour with my friend tomorrow. He just texted me. Shoot, well, let's go. We definitely doing happy hour tomorrow. Oh, that would be a cute video. But see, I'm gonna have to see how he feel. Cause I feel like every time when I like vlog around somebody, even though we be having a good time, somehow, some way, is me and the person just goes left. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not gonna put that as a spell because we don't know that. I'm not going to use one isolated or two isolated situations or three or four, or actually five. No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to use any isolated situation to apply to this. But I still might vlog. I don't know. I got to think about it. I got to see if I want to just stay in the present moment, you know, instead of being like, hey, let's vlog. I might vlog a little bit. And let's see what happens. I'm going to put my hair up so we can get in the shower. And then when we get out the shower, we are going to get the comforter all set up and then relax. No shade. It is time to just chill out. Oh my God. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about, I always feel like when I see people, like when I say hi to people and I'm like, hey, how you doing and stuff like that, and I be thinking we cool, and I see them out and I didn't get no invite. Now, I don't normally like go out as much as I used to because I really don't dance like that at the clubs. But when I see people out and, you know, they act like they love me, they act like they really F with me. But I'm like, okay, well, you ain't invite me out for drinks. You ain't invite me out to this. You ain't invite me down to that. I kind of put you in a category. Like, just like you, I feel like you done put me in a category. I put you in a category, you know? And I instead of me giving, hi, how you doing? How you been? Now it's kind of giving, hey, how you doing? All right, keep it moving. Now, fuck the how you doing. It's just giving, hey. People, they never know the energy that they put out until you give it right back to them. And I'm a Libra. And if you don't know anything about a Libra knows how to give you exactly what you done given them or myself. I think we're like the only sign that's like an actual object and not like a living thing. So we know how to really like make sure our scales are balanced sometimes. So the first minute you make us feel like, oh, okay, you really don't. That energy is taken right back for myself. Just like that. Okay? Look at King. Say hi, King. Look at the camera. Say hi to them. I love you more. Such a good boy. And then I'm also happy because, no shade, I tucked all day today. Didn't have one issue. Didn't have an issue at all. And didn't even need the tucking pads. Ain't that something? Good boy. King, I think you might want to go on the floor. I'll see y'all when I get out. Oh my God. So look, y'all. I have this product, and no, this is not a paid partnership. Real quick, I just want to make it very clear. So this is not, I'm not promoting the product at all. I didn't get paid for this either. So I ordered a juicing cup, which is like supposed to be like a portable juicer. And I ordered it off of TikTok. And I always get excited when I see like a package that's like in a different package other than Amazon, because I'm so used to ordering Amazon. But I be thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my God, did somebody see like my stuff? And like all of a sudden they want to put me on a PR list or something? That's coming soon. We're manifesting that. We're manifesting that. We're manifesting PR packages left and right. You know, I want the box to be so big, and I want the boxes to come in so many. I want the boxes to come, the PR packages to come in surplus, so my apartment is just surrounded with PR packages and all of that. You know, I deserve it. But look, this is something I actually paid for. This is supposed to be a juicing cup, and I guess you put everything in here and you juice it. So I'm excited. I don't want to like open it right now because I don't have any fruit that I could just cut up and put in here, but this gives me a perfect excuse to make a nice little juice. What color did I get? They have purple, they have green, they have white. I think I got purple. I think I got purple. I got purple. Of course I did. I wish they had pink though. No shade. Now I am about to watch over my YouTube video just one more time. I'm about to just sit down in the bed and chill out. But today was a real successful day. I'm not gonna lie. I edited the video that the Wingstop video that's up right now. And I didn't look at any of the comments since I've looked earlier. So let's see what some people say, and let's chill out for a little bit. I feel like we've had a long but successful day, an enjoyable day, a very much so productive day. What's up, y'all? So right now, I did look at a couple of the comments and I responded to, I think, most of them. But right now, I'm trying to see what time happy hour is at this place I'm supposed to be going to with my friend tomorrow. I tried to call them, but they didn't answer, so I'm thinking to my... Oh, okay. So happy hour is... When is happy hour? Wait, I think happy hour is... So for this place, we're going to La Josie's. I've been here before a couple of times, probably like 2 times already. They say happy hour is from Monday to Wednesdays, 4 to 6, and then Thursdays to Fridays from 3:30 to 6 p.m. Which is kind of nice, because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I wonder if my friend wants to go out after. But I don't think that that's going to happen, because they have it from 3:30 to 6, which is perfect. So him and I, we could meet around 4. I'm going to pick up my hair tomorrow, and we're going to do something with it. But for right now... He started walking towards me. You know what I'm watching. I was tearing this one up, wasn't I? No shade. Today was definitely cute. It was something, but it was fun. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to y'all when I'm gonna be eating my Chipotle, and who knows, we might eat and talk for a little bit. Okay, I had a little chip. I can't help it. Oh, I want to show y'all how this man blessed me, okay? So y'all can see what I saw. I'm gonna tear this food up. That's what I do know. I haven't eaten all day today. Y'all ready? Ooh, something fell out. I'm gonna heat it up just for a little bit and we're gonna get to eating. Got me some tacos, some taco shells. So we're gonna try to put some of this in here and let's get started because I'm ready to eat on myself. First, we gotta hydrate. So I added some Sprite with some Coca-Cola. Because I used to get like the Pib, but lately they've been lying. Like they've been saying it's Pib, but it's been like root beer. I don't like root beer. No shade. If you know one thing about me, root beer is the least. I cannot stand root beer. I'd rather have lemonade on myself. All right, let me put a little drizzle right here, a little drizzle right here, a little drizzle right here. And then y'all already know my concoction. I like to get the sour cream, which is right here. He was really like, he was so salty. That, like, no shade. He wasn't ugly, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about he was real cheap for packing me up on myself. And the crazy thing is, like, the lady was like about to charge me for, well, she did charge me for the taco shells, which is right here, 3 taco shells. And she charged me like 50 something cents, but basically he was like telling her like, oh no, she ain't really, you know, she ain't have to add anything, she ain't get nothing, it's just 3 taco shells, basically kind of saying like, you know, you don't gotta charge her. But then the lady ended up charging me anyway, but I was cool with it because I'm like, she's just doing her job. But regardless of that, all of this was literally $13. Gagged. Mind you, I have all this chicken. Like he took big, like 2 big scoops of chicken. I said, please do it. Get me nice and ready, honey. And this is the first time I've ever got the bowl with the empty taco shells. I remember I used to get 3 tacos in the bowl. Girl, I used to really be sitting over here eating like crazy. But now, I've done evolved. I've evolved, you know? Y'all want a bite? This is so good. Then I took a nice shower today. I really needed that shower. Let me move up. it gave me a chance to kind of like debrief a lot. Or just kind of like, you know, chill out and think about the day. And today was really cute. Like, today was a crazy ass day. I genuinely felt like people was just trying to just get my attention. Like, I come out, I was walking home from Chipotle, and I don't know what this guy was doing, but I walk out, and he, with his dirty dress, walk out with his friend, and his friend is white, and they come out the store, and as I'm walking, they're coming out the store, and I'm walking, they just stop. And the black guy's like as I walk, I don't know what he was trying to say. It seemed like I really didn't get a chance to like, which is why I wish I would have walked slower so I could really get a feel of what he was trying to do. But I was walking towards, and they came out, and they just like froze or stopped. Because it was like a narrow little block until it got to a certain point, and then the block opened up. So as we're walking narrow, they come out, they stop, they freeze, and the black guy does. He's like, so I didn't know if he was trying to say, I need my space to be clear or something like that. But whatever he was doing, then the white boy laughed. But I already kind of like walked past him, so I wasn't going to turn back or make like no type of comment. Because I just felt like that was like the last test in my head. That was like, girl, just make it through this last one. And like my spirit guides was just like, you have one more test, and then that happened. So I said, let me just keep my mouth shut. Then there was other instances where I feel like people was just trying to get more energy out of me, more than I was giving them. And it was almost interesting. To not be as reactive as I usually am. Because normally I'm very reactive. But I don't know. I just felt different. And I think I just feel different generally speaking. Like I just feel like it hurts people more when I don't entertain them. I don't notice them. Oh my God, even with the guy. I forgot to, right? Wait, no, I did tell y'all. Started from the guy. This morning when he looked and he just turned his head, it's like, I think I offend people more when I ignore them and don't notice them as opposed to say anything or do anything with them. Because to me, it becomes like, you know, when you walk past somebody and somebody in your peripheral is like trying to wave, like, hey, you see me? And then you keep on walking and they try to move over so you could see them, like, hey, you see me? And then they walk up closer so you could see them, and they're still like, hey, do you see me? And you just keep ignoring them. That's how I feel like happened today. I enjoy it. So this is between me and y'all. But one of the things that I love about recording and being open about my recording is that when you live in a spot where people are normally grouped up, and if they see you walking alone, they give you that look like, you know, and then you are with somebody and you could tell they get so they have strong feelings about it. For me, it's almost like aha. So a lot of the guys that I've ever dealt with, I've taken more pleasure in making people mad or seeing the reactions on people's faces as opposed to that person themselves. That's one thing I realized about me. So I never was really like attached to any man or attached to any guy or attached to any friend or anything like that. I think I just enjoyed so much seeing people's faces when they realize I'm not by myself. Because like I said, I feel like being out here, and y'all can call me crazy, but I feel like being out here, people take pleasure in seeing pretty women or women like me that's pretty, that's tall, that have a nice figure, walk alone and be by themselves, you know. So when I go out and I take out the camera and there's a group of people sitting there talking and stuff like that, and they see me pull out my camera and talk and enjoy myself talking to y'all, it's like they get a chance to see, hey, I'm not alone, you know, and I like that feeling. Like, I'm not alone. Like, I'm not by myself. I got my people. Like, I'm recording. Like, and I think that's why people could feel my energy, because I'm genuinely talking to y'all. We really on the phone for real. So that's just how it works out. And I'm very blessed to have y'all. No shade, I'm very blessed. And I'm so happy that it takes my authenticity to progress or prosper or succeed in anything. Because I know that's the number one thing that I need to continue to pour into to drive my entire life. Not only just YouTube, but everything. And it genuinely feels so fulfilling to move with spirit and not with flesh. Because with flesh, it's so easy to hit like a wall. Like, okay, so what now? Or should I do this? Should I do that? You get confused. But when you move with spirit, you're so decisive. It's like you know what to do. You know how to move. You know what you want to do. You know how you want to do it. It's like being connected to something so just beautiful and powerful. So moments like how that man tried to talk to me at the park and stuff. But you know what? One thing that I loved about that is that conversation that happened. I've been waiting for that. I don't know why or what, but him coming and having that conversation with me did a lot for me. Did a lot for me. It definitely ignited something and kind of stamped it. It's something I've been praying for, like something that I've been needing. And he did just that for me. He was used perfectly in that very moment. No shade. I wish I could have seen his facial expressions though. Because boy, I talked his ear off. Because he was still working. He was on the clock, mind you. And he came over and did that. So it was almost like... The crazy thing is, there was even a couple of moments where I could tell that he was trying to kind of like end the conversation. But I said, oh no, I got you right where I need you. You being used right now. And I'm going to make sure I use this moment. It was like somebody walked into a house and they didn't even know the owner. You know, it's like somebody trying to rob a house, but then the owner locking them in the house until they done with them. And then by the time they done with them, they give it back if they want. I got you, boo. I'm sorry, get a bite. This might be a long video. It might take me 2 days to edit this video. I ain't gonna hold you. You want a bite? And I was very happy because they had my chicken al pastor. Finger licking good. Listen. No shade. I had to leave King on the bed because, you know, I share my food with him a lot. And I feel like it's gotten to a point where he like expects it. So I went crazy over here. So if I'm eating and I'm talking, he'll start like whining. And he never really used to do that before. He'll probably just be sitting there like, feel lucky just to have a little bite to eat or have a little something. But as of recently, I don't know. I feel like I spoil him more and more as the days go. But as of recently, I've been trying to put my foot down like, this is not your food. Because now I start feeling obligated. I'm like, oh, let's relax. So just now, before I was eating my food, I was like telling him, I'm like, hey, you want to come on the floor and stuff like that? And he just stood there like he didn't want to. I said, come here. And I told him to come to the edge of the bed. He just stood right there in the back of the bed. So I said, shoot, not a problem. And I continued on to eat my food. I was like, don't tell me twice. Sure. This is so good. Oh, let me just stop the way so I can see my food. I'm gonna say this like I always do. I hope somebody eating with me. No shade. I hope somebody eating with me on myself. I had to give him a little chip or something. He was just sitting there. But no shade. So that's how I be feeling when I go outside and I filming on a camera. It's like I don't know, because I feel like people out here be trying to make me feel invisible. And y'all not going to do that to me. I don't care. So it's nice because I feel like I take up space anyway. But it feels good that when I have my camera, it just makes me feel like, oh, I'm taking up all this, like I'm taking up all the space. The spotlight is on me. What did I say? I'm in my glory. It is currently 8:40, I think 8:43, and we are taking King out. I got my little bodycon dress on, and my scarf, and my jacket. I know it's gonna be cold as hell outside. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so nervous. I feel my ankle shaking already on myself. Oh, it is a whole different type of cold down here right now. Woo. King, use the bathroom. We're not here to be playing around. Use the bathroom, for real. He's a chihuahua, but he loves the cold, which is crazy. Okay, so hey y'all, as you can hear and see. Ooh, she breaking it down. She better come on. So I am watching The Last Holiday. Y'all know this is like my favorite movie. So I'm watching it right now with King. King is right here relaxing. We done had our food, had our dinner, had our water. And now we get a chance to call it a night and lay down. I've been fiending for this. Oh my God, just to chill out. It is currently 9:38. Excuse me, honey. But, good night. I love y'all so much. Bringing y'all with me during this day, I feel like it brought us closer. Well, it brought me closer to y'all. I'll just say that. I love y'all so much, and I shall see y'all in the next video. And remember, it's always MTV Cribs.